Sephora haul. If you guys are watching this and thinking like, what, didn't you just do a haul? I did. I went shopping and got a bunch of like holiday kits and stuff like that. So if you guys haven't seen that one, I'll link it below. But then sadly I had to stop working at Sephora. So when I thought about, okay, I'm losing my discount, so I went and got a few things that I've been either wanting for a while or I knew I'd be buying soon anyways that I run out of obviously all the time. So I just went and stocked up on a few things. I think I got like 8 things. So I was just going to share them with you guys because a couple of you guys said you wanted to see. So that is why I'm doing a whole nother haul even though I already just did a haul. So anyways, I hope you guys like it. This one actually is a lot different because this is stuff you can get all the time and it's a lot of skincare. So don't let the bag fool you, by the way. I didn't get all this much stuff. It's just we ran out of smaller bags, so she had to give me a big bag. So let's just get started. Okay, so one of the things I knew I had to stock up on was my cleansing gel that I've been using. It's the Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel from PTR. These are actually not too expensive for Peter Thomas Roth. Most of his line is really pricey. But anyways, he has a face wash that's like a gray color that has salicylic acid in it and it's supposed to help with acne. For some reason, this one really helps with my acne. I just feel like it works better than that other one for me. I don't know why. Maybe that's just me, but this one says oil-free anti-wrinkle technology, rejuvenates, clarifies, brightens with glycolic acid, salicylic acid. So this one does have salicylic as well. Extracts of peach, white, oak bark, lemon, lime, linden, citric, grapefruit, and arginine. I don't know how to say that word. But basically, it has like a whole bunch of brightening things that are anti-aging. It's never too early to start anti-aging. I know a lot of people would look at me funny when we were at work and it would be like a more mature client asking me about anti-aging and I would say like, oh, well, I use this. They would kind of be like looking at me, but it's never too early to start anti-aging. It's anti-aging. That's the reason you want to start. So anyways, I really love this cleanser. It says it's for everybody except with sensitive skin, which I kind of think I have sensitive skin, but it doesn't bother me. So I would just recommend trying it if you guys are looking for a new face wash. It's not super duper sudsy, but it does suds up with my Clarisonic, so I like it a lot. Okay, so this little girl won't leave me alone, so she's gonna be here for part of this, I guess. I can't get her to go play outside. So anyways, the next thing I got is from Peter Thomas Roth as well, and this is a pretty new thing. This came out maybe like 3 months ago, I want to say, at least to the Sephora I was working at. It's also by Peter Thomas Roth. It's the Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. It's like this orange pumpkin color. And this is one of those things that I, working there, never bought because it's $58. And of course I get my discount, but that's still like, it's pretty expensive. Not for a mask. Like technically masks there, most of the masks we carried were really expensive, but you do get a big amount of it. And so when I was leaving, I was thinking like, okay, I've been wanting that forever, but wouldn't spend the money, and I'm never gonna spend the money without a discount, so I might as well get it now. But anyways, I finally, like I said, got it, and I just want to show you the inside. It has like some texture to it. So what this is, it's a 3-in-1. What it does is it's a skin resurfacer, so it's kind of going to like exfoliate any yucky skin you don't want anymore and take that off. The next thing it does is exfoliates, it just said. So resurface, exfoliate, I kind of think of that as one thing, but apparently they say it's 2 with pumpkin enzyme, and then it peels off any skin you don't want either. It's a peel kind of a thing with alpha hydroxy acid. Polishes, oh, okay, there's the third thing, polishes with aluminum oxide. So this is said, it's also an anti-aging type thing. It says smoother, younger, radiant looking skin for all skin types. This is one of those things that burns in such a good way. Like what you do is you kind of take a little bit goes a long way, and you put it on your fingers and you rub it all over your face until you get it everywhere, and then you let it sit for like, I think it's 2 to 7 minutes, 3 to 7 minutes, and you just let it kind of do its thing. Now, if you're feeling like, ow, I can't handle this, you wash it off, obviously, but I usually sit for like the whole rest of the time, and I just sit and let it do its thing, and then I wash it off, and I swear, I haven't used this one yet, but I've taken home samples, and I feel like it just makes my skin feel so nice. Like, I can't wait to keep using that. I've been really having some texture issues lately. I don't know if you guys watched my pink eye, glittery eye tutorial, but all over my forehead, I just have like little bumps, so I'm hoping that will help with that. So some more skincare. This is all almost skincare that I bought just because skincare is expensive, so I knew I had to stock up, and I've been trying to get a good routine going. So the next thing I got is the Kate Summerville. This is Eratikate, and it's an acne treatment, like a spot treatment. So what this is it has sulfur in it. Sulfur helps to dry out the blemish. If I remember right, when I learned, there was like 3 things that cause a blemish, and it was excess sebum, bacteria, and something else. I can't remember the third thing, but basically what this is going to do is dry up that excess sebum and just kind of dry out the blemish to where it can start to heal. So it comes out in this little thing, and this one got a little bit shooken up. It looks like you're not supposed to shake these. What you want to do is put a Q-tip down in there, because normally like there's some stuff down here that's like more of a solid, and then there's the liquid up here, and so you put a Q-tip down in there, and then you treat like each little blemish. It's like a spot treatment type of a thing, and the sulfur is going to go in there and dry it out. It's kind of a pink color, and it'll go in and kind of, oh my goodness, she's crazy. Go play. So it'll spot treat those little spots, and it doesn't really give directions on how to like leave it or whatever. It says you can do it like 2 to 3 times a day. And so what I am assuming is once it's dry, if you have to go somewhere, you just wash it off kind of, and it's already done its thing. So I think that's how it works. It doesn't say any further directions, which is kind of weird to me. Let's see, it says cleanse skin thoroughly, apply 1 to 3 times a day. That's all it really says. It doesn't say what to do to get it off, because it's kind of like left on your skin. So it's not like an acne treatment that you rub in and it goes away. It's like a little mask almost. So anyways, I'm just going to wash it off, and hopefully I'm doing everything right. Okay, so this is the last skincare item I got, and it's from Boscia. If you guys have watched any of my favorites lately, you know I love the BB cream from Boscia. But this is their Deep Hydration Sleeping Mask, and it says that it's for overnight mask for normal to dry skin types, but I really like it, and I'm oily. So if you're oily, maybe just use it like once a week. But this is a sleeping mask that you obviously sleep with it on, and then you wash it off in the morning. I don't really specifically wash off and wake up and wash it off. I just wash my face like normal. It has Kabuki oil. It says it's camellia oil, Japanese sea kelp, and rice bran oil. So basically it just has like amino acids and things like that that are going to help plump and hydrated and youthful. So I just really like this, and it says it's alcohol free, fragrance free, color free, gluten free. So if anyone's sensitive, Boscia's awesome. You guys should try out the Boscia line. I really like it. So anyways, I got that to look really hydrated. We're going into winter. I'm going to need that probably. The next 2 things I got are my foundations, like my go-to foundations from Sephora. So the first one is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. This is a foundation that you're either going to love or going to hate. I feel like some people love it, and it's like the fullest coverage you can find. It's cheap for Sephora. I mean, it's the second, I think Sephora brand is the cheapest foundation in there, and then maybe Bare Minerals, but this is like only $36. A lot of the other foundations are higher in price. So it's not bad for Sephora, and you get a lot of product in here. So this for me is definitely like a long lasting. I'm oily, it's matte, it's a matte finish, so it lasts for me all day long. It doesn't break up and look like shiny for me. I love this stuff, but I do notice I break out. Like if I haven't worn it in a long time, it makes me break out when I first start wearing it. So if you're gonna venture off into wearing this, really scrub your face at night, make sure you're using your Clarisonic, all that kind of stuff just to clear out the pores. But this for me is more like for if my skin's really bad, I'll use it just to kind of cover it, even though that's like a vicious cycle, or for a special occasion. It's really heavy. You can feel it on your skin. I don't really mind that because I like how it looks, so I deal with that. But like I said, you're either going to love this or hate this. Okay, next thing is the Matte Velvet Plus for Makeup Forever. I love this stuff, and it was kind of hard because whenever I would suggest it to people, they only had, I don't even know how many colors, but they didn't have a lot of colors, so it was like hard to color match people. Well, they just came out with more colors. So try this out if you are oily, because this is also a matte finish. You'd really like it. And it is full coverage. I meant to say that about this. This covers everything, full coverage. This is full coverage, but not as crazy full coverage as this. So this is like my more daily type of a wear foundation. Like I said, again, I am oily, so that's why I really like this. If you were dry, you'd probably like the HD formula better. This one is a little bit more money. I can't remember exactly. I'll list it below. You know, I'll link it below and everything. But I feel like you do get a little bit less. You know, it's kind of smaller, but I love this stuff. I haven't even finished my first one up yet, so it lasts me a long time. A little bit goes a long way, but I just knew I needed these 2 because I always will love those. So, foundations. The next thing I got is a Too Faced Kabuki brush. This is, if you watched my gratis haul that I got the brushes in, I bought them. They weren't given to me. I just threw it in the end of a gratis haul. But anyways, I got a Too Faced brush set, and they're all like teddy bear hair, they're called, so they're synthetic. I really like them. And this is their Kabuki, and it's kind of nice because it's shut, so you can like travel with this, throw it in your purse, and it's retractable, and all of their brushes are just super duper soft. So I've kind of been eyeing this. It's right next to where all the other brushes I bought were, and so I just always wanted it, but I had a Kabuki brush, so I couldn't really, you don't really need a bunch of Kabuki brushes, so I was like justifying not getting it, but I haven't really been entirely happy with this brush. This is the one I use right now. It is the bronzer brush, number 44 from Sephora, and this is just like, I haven't even had it a year, I don't think, because I purchased it at Sephora since I've worked there. Probably like 6 months even ago maybe, and it's breaking. Like when I put it on my face, I get little bristles everywhere all over my face. So I'm not really in love with that one right now. I think it's because it's natural hairs, and since I buff, I wonder if it like breaks some of them off. So we'll see. This one probably will work better because it's synthetic. And so I just needed kind of a new Kabuki brush, and like I said, it's cute how it travels and it's pink, and who doesn't love Too Faced packaging? It's so cute. So the last thing I got is from Bite Beauty. It is a matte lip crayon. These are kind of like, to me, they remind me a lot of like the Maybelline, the creamy matte lipsticks. If you guys didn't see my lip swatch video, I'll link that below for those because it's kind of similar. Those are a lot cheaper, obviously, because they're drugstore, but Bite Beauty's awesome. They're like all natural, you know, no parabens, nothing. They're all like gluten-free and vegan, all that kind of a stuff. It says natural food grade, which I know that's silly, like saying you could eat it. I'm not saying you literally bite it, but it's like if you are eating something, you're gonna get some of your lip products in your mouth, and these won't damage you at all inside, you know, because they're all natural. Bite's great. But anyways, I don't own any of this, and on my last day at work, I was kind of thinking like, what am I gonna buy? And one of the girls was wearing this color. It's called Glaze, I believe. Glace, G-L-A-C-E. And it was just so beautiful. It was kind of like that same lip color that everyone loves right now, that I'm loving right now. So I own a million things this color now, but it's just really pretty, and it's a matte lip crayon, but it's like creamy looking matte. It's not super drying looking, and it just, I just wanted to try out a lip crayon from Bite. I have one of their BB lip things, and then I have a couple lipsticks, but I hadn't tried out any of the matte crayons, so I got Glace. It's a really pretty color for fall, so try these out. If you guys haven't tried Bite, I really like Bite. Alright you guys, so that is everything I got on my last Sephora haul. And also just a little side note to you guys that were asking me about friends and family. I hadn't worked leading up to the friends and family. The first day I worked with the friends and family coupon going on was my last day, and so I felt kind of weird being like, can I have a whole bunch of coupons, because it was like my last day working there. So I only got 2. So those of you who reached out and was asking for codes from me, I would have totally shared with you if I had more, but I only got 2, so I already had given them away. And how it worked, you can only use 1 code per person. It wasn't like I could give a code out and 30 people could use it. So I'm so sorry I couldn't get a code for you guys. But anyways, thank you for watching this haul. Let me know anything about these products if you'd like to tell me anything in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.